Good morning,
Amazing.
good afternoon, and good evening to everyone in the Clipper audience. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be joined by Greta, who is head of community at Galley Exchange, which is a brand new partner product in NFT exchange. And we're so excited to have her here. And we're going to take a tour of the product after we do a few announcements. But first things first, Greta, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Actually, pretty great. I'm in Brazil, so we've just been to a carnival. So it's like a pretty fun time to be here, actually.
Wonderful. It's
Thank
so nice to have you. Thank you so much for taking your
you.
time to
Thanks
show
for
us the
inviting me.
product.
Oh,
So,
sure, no.
while we let people trickle in, we're just going to do a few announcements. Uh, I, Floss, the community manager, I'm going to be away for the next 3 days. So, our community leaders, our newly elected community leaders, are going to be taking care of the recurring community events. So, they will be handling the question of the day tomorrow. Look out for that. Make sure to have enlightening educational discussion in the main deck channel. And the best responses, tweet them out to hashtag Clipper QOTD, and we will retweet the best of them with our 100,000 followers on Clipper Decks. Friday, we'll be having a community spotlight, and next Tuesday, we have the February community call. But let's get to the main event. As I stated before, we have Greta, who is the head of product at Galley Exchange, a brand new NFT exchange partner product with Admiral Dow. She's here to tell us about the product, and she's actually going to lead me through how to use it. So right now we're live in Discord, so you only hear our voices, but we're going to be publishing this to YouTube with a screen share, and I am at their homepage, Galley Exchange, and she's going to take me through the product and we're going to learn some stuff. So you guys get to hear it live, and then you should check out it again on YouTube to actually see the video as well. Greta, welcome to the stage. Let us know what we need to know and teach me, a noob, how to use this.
Nice, amazing. Thank you, Ben. So basically, Galley, I'm gonna give you like a brief overview of what Galley is all about. Basically, Galley is a new NFT DEX, and we are bringing to the market like a absolutely new way of buying and selling and also providing liquidity for the NFT world. So we're basically offering a guaranteed auction, right? And what's a guaranteed auction? Is basically you bring your NFT to us, you put it in an auction, but you are completely sure that you're gonna have instant liquidity even if no one bids. So even if no one bids in your NFT, if you can't sell it for some reason, we're gonna have liquidity providers to provide you with an amount then you can be sure you're gonna receive instantly also. And let's say that your NFT does sell for like a huge amount of money. You also get more money the more the higher the final value of your NFT is sold, right? So it's a way for you get instant liquidity, selling it right away, but also potentially profiting from your NFT, right, on the long run. So, in a nutshell, that's it. We also have completely zero fees liquidity pools. So, if you enter Galley now and you want to set up like a new pool, you're going to have that for completely like no platform fee. Of course, we have to charge the gas fees because that's something that it's charged on us. But that's in a nutshell, that's it, Ben. And be free to like share your screen, and I'll help you guide you
Yeah,
through that.
please, please. So, first of all, can you see my screen through our Google Hangout?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can see your
great. So
screen.
the audience, you guys are going to have to see the screen on the YouTube recording later, but Greta and I are going to go through it right now. But I have some. So this seems like a really incredible innovation. Seems like a very different architecture from, for example, OpenSeas. So you have instant liquidity, you have full time liquidity, instant sales. How does that work? What's the model behind it to make it work?
The model behind it, it's we're completely decentralized,
Uh
right?
huh.
So the model behind it is that we also have users,
Yeah.
and other people, of course, that are providing the liquidity. So we basically are joining the liquidity providers that can be normal users that are gonna earn a lot of fees because they also get a percentage out of the selling of the NFT in the auction, of course. And on the other hand, we have the sellers that bring the NFT, they make more money out of it because we totally believe that auction is one of the best ways of selling your NFT, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you have high demand, it's the only way you're gonna be able to sell your NFT at a top value, right? You
So
can't
this
do
is
that if you don't
opposed
have
to
it
the traditional
before.
model, which is you set a price, and if someone wants it, they get it, but you might not be able to extract the maximum amount of value because you don't know your seller. And auctions lets there, it's a
Yes.
more natural means of price discovery, perhaps.
Yes, it's a way for you to actually know what's your NFT is worth, right?
How
Like you're
exciting.
actually testing on the market, so it's way better for everyone. So the liquidity provider makes money, the seller makes money, and the buyers also make like a great purchase because if you have NFTs that are gonna be sold really quickly, you can offer more and you can buy it, right?
Awesome.
Um,
I want to hop in
Right.
and do it.
Let me say some one thing. Since you guys can't see our screen, you should probably go to galley.exchange
Exactly. Yeah.
and then enter there and just browse it yourself,
Yeah,
right?
follow along with us. So I'm at Galley, Galley dot exchange, and it takes me to the landing page, galley.exchange/home. Your NFT sales guaranteed by us. It's a beautiful landing page. I see a bunch of NFTs. I also
Thank you.
saw somewhere that like the early signups get 20 flow tokens. Is that still something that exists? Am I about to get 20 flow tokens?
Sure.
Yeah.
Exists. We are actually changing for normal USD. So if you sign up, also because you're like inside the Clipper community, we're always gonna give you perks, for joining from the Clipper community. And we also have like a special Discord role that we're gonna be announcing in the next weeks for the first followers, for the first people who join.
Okay,
So if
great.
you also do that and join Discord, you get like a special mystery role on Discord that is like one of the best roles.
Is your
Just
Discord live yet to the open public or not quite yet?
yes, it's open.
Okay, so we're gonna get some people to join your Discord today.
Yeah, I'll share the link afterwards after this event, and then you can join.
Okay, awesome. So
Is
I'm
there a way
at
for us to know if
galley.exchange
people are
slash home.
accessing? Yeah,
I interrupted you. So what should I do? You lead me. You're the brains, I'm the mouse.
and the brains. Thank you. Great. Basically, it's just you can just scroll down and see everything that we have to offer. I'm just gonna go down a little bit and just talk about why is it safe for you to
Okay.
enter our community. Just
And
scroll
for
down a
and
little bit more.
for you users, before we started the call, there was a connect your wallet button. That's pretty simple. You connect. You need to, this runs on the
Yeah.
Ethereum mainnet, so you need to make sure to check to change to Ethereum mainnet. And then I have a cool profile right here. Okay.
Yeah. A note on the chain. We are actually right now, we are including Polygon and Arbitrum, which are the Clipper, where you basically have your NFTs at Clipper, so you're gonna be able to actually see everything and trade everything and auction your everything that you have on Clipper. That's gonna be available on our side because of course we're partners. So
Yeah. Actually, it's so funny that you say because we talked before the call, you wanted to make sure that I had NFTs in my wallet. And I didn't think I definitely have Polygon NFTs, and I actually don't know if I have
Oh yeah.
mainnet NFTs on
Yeah.
here. But I guess we'll find
No,
out.
but
That's
it's
what
okay.
happens when
We're
you do it
just
live.
No, today it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Today we're basically doing like a quick walkthrough,
Yeah.
so it's not you're gonna see it's not a problem.
Maybe I'll buy an
But
NFT.
basically, I just wanted to, yeah, you definitely you should buy. There's like some NFTs in the auctions. You can start buying it right now if you
Yeah,
want
I'm
to.
going to. All
But
right, but I'll stop
basically,
talking. You let me know what I need to do. Tell me where to scroll. I'm done. It's
okay.
you. Greta time.
Yeah, basically you're in the trending deals, right? If you scroll down a little bit and go to the verified section,
Okay,
you're
verified
gonna see
collection.
that we have a way of verifying, yeah, collections. So we will be always also increasing security. So we don't want any scams here. We think security is one of the biggest things in Web3, of course. So we don't want to bring anything that's gonna harm the community. So yeah, so that's basically the first thing.
Hmm.
If you go a little bit down, scroll a little bit down even further, you can discover new NFTs by name, by collections, or if you type on, there's like a filter there, you can click on auction, and
Okay.
then you're gonna see all the NFTs that are into the auction.
I shouldn't
Now, of
like
course,
it, but genuine Giga Chad, I do like it. I do like it.
nice, I'm happy. Like we've invested a lot of time in making the product pretty interesting, so we also love it, right? So it's pretty cool. And basically, once you're there, you can just put your mouse over the NFT figure,
Mhm.
click on buy, right? And once you click on buy, you're gonna arrive on the NFT auction page. So there you can see all the information. You can see all the properties. There's like a button right next to the description.
Oh, and
You
it's
can
the
see the
decreasing
price.
price if there's not a person. That is so
Hmm.
neat. What brilliant price discovery. So you put it up
Yes.
for, you set up a time for your auction. You set up,
Hmm.
I guess it would be a ceiling price, or I guess it maybe be a floor price. And then it
It's a ceiling
decreases, it's a
price.
ceiling price. And then as time goes on, if people aren't hitting the ceiling goes down. But you can go,
Exactly.
oh, but this is I could buy now, but at one ETH. How does the auction, how does the price raise if it's just a buy now?
So basically, you put a really high price at the beginning.
I
So
see.
you choose your ceiling price. And basically, why we're doing that? Because if we would have done a normal auction, all the users are gonna have to put a lot of money on the gas while bidding. So, if you do it like a normal
Oh,
auction, I have
brilliant.
to bid, you have to bid, and all of that is gas because every alteration that we make on the blockchain, it's charged. So that's why we're doing a Dutch auction. So basically, you put like a really high price, and you decide if your auction is gonna last 3 days or 7 days. There are some options you can choose, and basically, you're gonna have tiers, right? So if people buy it right away, great, you make a lot of money,
Right.
but you can also just like wait a little while and because you don't think, let's say you don't think that this it's not worth it, right? The price that you want to pay. So you just wait a little while to buy it and then you buy it when you think the price is right for you.
Right. But
But
but if
you
you
have
wait and someone gets it, and this is a one of one, so
it's yeah,
yeah.
it's exactly that's the thing.
And that
That's
model is
why
called the Dutch
uh,
auction. It's very smart. It seems like a very clever way of doing price discovery. And it sounds like the
exactly.
innovation for you guys was you couldn't do a Dutch auction on chain because the gas fees would be too high. So you do this stuff is off chain, but I mean maybe neither of us. I'm not dev enough to understand the contract, but somehow you can make your bid off chain, but only the purchase happens on chain, so you save on gas.
No, you just the bid is actually a buy, right? Well,
Okay.
from the buyer
Yeah,
point
the
of view,
bid is a
because
buy.
you're
Okay.
actually the first person that buys it, it's going to get the NFT because the price is already high, right?
Sure.
Higher than floor or higher than what it could be in most cases, right? And that's why we call it a Dutch auction, basically. A normal auction requires a lot of fees. That's in a nutshell, that's it. So this is a gray model for specifically for selling NFTs. This is the gray model.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I really like it. It's gas efficient and best way for price discovery. It seems like it keeps prices high for sellers, so it'd be good for them. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So should I buy it? Or do you want me to do other
Well,
things first?
you can buy it. But basically from the seller point of view, we can also test that, right? So
Yeah,
I
okay.
know you don't have any, you probably don't have any, but you can try the Polygon net and see if it works.
Okay, so what do I need to do to get to the Polygon wallet?
So basically, you already have your wallet connected, right?
Yep.
So you're gonna click on your profile, on your picture profile there,
Okay.
and then you're gonna click on the number of your wallet there.
Yep.
Ways of arriving in the same place, right?
I have owned. Oh, I actually do have I have an
Nice.
NFT. And
There's one.
this is from the Masari Mainnet event in New York City where we were together in person in September. I got this there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. There are the Do NFT NYC 2022. There are only like I think there are only 10 of them made, so it's a big deal right
Mm-hmm.
there. Okay. So I actually could
Great.
just stay on I could just stay on uh we could stay on mainnet instead of going to Polygon. So if I click my profile, it automatically sniffs my wallet and tells me what NFTs are there, and then I can
Yes.
automatically make a sale from right here. That is so
Yes.
freaking cool, Greta. I love
Thank
it.
you. It's very nice. We've been working hard for it, so I'm really proud.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. It's a lot of work, but I think we're coming to like actually finding something nice. So basically, I'm not sure it's gonna work because again, we've recently launched. We launched literally the auction feature was launched last week. So we're still working on Polygon, but try to click on your NFT and see if it's gonna open.
Okay. I'm also happy to go to Polygon, but so I'm going to click this. We'll see if it opens. Instant
Right.
auction,
Okay,
3x
this
earning
is the
potential.
most important thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just wanted to talk about more specifically the how does the system works, right? I already told you that we're gonna have the Dutch auctions and you're gonna get. So how does this work basically? The liquidity providers, which by the way, everyone can be a liquidity provider, right? This is a decentralized exchange, so we're making sure that people that want to earn profit from being liquidity providers and people who wants to sell NFTs make a partnership, and basically the liquidity provider is gonna send you a quote. So when it says like their instant partial liquidity is because as soon as the liquidity provider gives you a value for that NFT, you're gonna receive that amount in your wallet, right? So if you're gonna like if you click on sell for more than price, if you click on the CTA there,
All right. I'm
again,
going to
not
click.
sure.
So now for those, I'm at a, I clicked on my NFT and my Ethereum wallet. It brought me up to the instant auction, and there's a choice for me to click sell for more than the best price. So I guess the liquidity providers are going to tell me what my price is right now.
Not right now because they need to like do their own
Do
research.
their own
So
research. Okay, so I'm going to click
yeah,
this. I'm going to click this right
that can
now.
take a little while. Yeah. You can click there. So there's like more explanations. Again, we also want to make sure that you guys know exactly what's going on, right? So we're pretty open to feedback. So if you see something that it's not clear, we're instantly gonna change it because we want to make sure that you guys understand everything that's going on here, right?
All right, so I'm going to
But
read through
basically,
the how it works. It says you give us your
okay.
NFT, we give you a percent of what your NFT is worth on the spot, and the rest after the auction. You'll know which percentage after receiving the quote from our liquidity provider. Oh, I think this is what you're talking about. If you get a higher sale, you get a higher um, portion of the proceeds.
So the quote is like a fixed amount that you get
Yeah,
in any scenario, in any situation. You'll get the basics, right? That we call the quote, right?
got it.
But I'll let you go through
Hey,
there.
hey, people that are watching or listening right now, if you have questions that you want answered, at me and hashtag AMA, and I'll make sure that Greta sees them. Okay, number two, it says you receive the quote from our liquidity provider, and as soon as you accept the quote, it's deposited into your wallet. Okay, and number three, we, as in Galley Exchange, runs the auction, and at the end, you receive a percentage of the upsell, meaning that if your NFT sells for more than the quote, you get more money from it. The percentage of the upsell will be sent to you along with the quote. Okay, very cool.
Cool.
I wait your
So
instructions.
basically, in the case that you wanted to sell, you would click on the main button there, and then you have to wait a little while until the liquidity providers um, offer you a base price,
All right,
which
I'm
we
going to hit
called
make a
the
quote.
quote,
And
right?
so I
And
assume if there's more LPs in your system, these quotes will come faster, that kind of. So we want to
exactly,
saturate your LPs. So hey,
yes,
Clipper, 100 we got 197 people in the audience right now, Greta. All of you go to
nice.
Galley Exchange, sign up, get your 20 flow tokens, although I think it's denominated in USD now. Become a liquidity provider. Let's make this market big. All right, I clicked get a quote. So,
Right.
so I don't have any. Okay, so now when I went back to my profile page, it was on own, but it took me now to quotes. So I don't have any
Yes.
collectible waiting quotes. I requested a quote.
Yeah.
So now, how will I be told that I got a quote back from the LPs?
You receive a notification.
Okay,
So
in
there's like,
in in my profile, I guess,
yeah, in the
because you don't
product there.
collect. I just connected with my wallet. There is no other information, right? So I'll come
Hmm.
back to Galley.exchange, and the notification will be here in the quotes tab.
Yes,
Okay,
we're
very
also
cool.
working on a desktop notification. So when you sign up, you allow notifications on desktop. So even if you're not looking at Galley.exchange, like say you're working or you're doing whatever, so you also receive a notification. But that's not, it's a work in progress. We're working on it.
Very, very cool. Okay, and I see a banner at the top that says instant liquidity auctions are coming soon. We can learn more, but I can also become a liquidity provider. So you take
Yeah.
me where you want, but can you tell me a little bit about what it means, what a liquidity provider does?
Sure. So basically, the liquidity provider is the person that is going to be offering those quotes, right? Which means that the person is going to be agreeing on buying that NFT for the amount of the quote, right?
Right.
So to become a liquidity provider, just to close the liquidity provider experience, you're buying the, why is it good for the liquidity providers? Because you are making sure you give a quote. So worst case scenario, you buy a cheap NFT, right? Because
Right.
the quote is not going to be like the top value that that NFT can be sold.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you're getting at least that. And if the auction actually works and people buy, like one person buys for more than the quote value, the liquidity provider is also going to get a percentage of that upsell. We call it
Uh,
the upsell.
okay.
Understand? And
So the
by
relationship
doing that,
is you as the seller guaranteed some type of floor price, and you as a liquidity provider you get a portion of the upsell.
you get a portion of the upsell, yes, as the liquidity provider. And in the case that the auction doesn't really work and no one is buying anything from it, at the end, you, the liquidity provider, will be buying this NFT for you at a lower price.
Makes
So
sense. Yes. Okay. So you say, okay, I think that this NFT, you the liquidity provider thinks this NFT has value. It has this much value for me, but I think I can sell it for more. If it sells it for more, you get more money, and if not, you purchase something at the value that you thought it was worth.
exactly,
It's so
exactly.
brilliant. What
And
a really
it's
cool
brilliant.
model.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to brag, but I truly think it's brilliant
You
because
don't want to
like
brag,
we're
but
also,
it's brag. I'll brag for you. It's worth it.
thank you, thank you. Um, but anyway, this is cool because we've been working also in a feature that if you are the liquidity provider, let's say you provided a quote and the auction did not work, no one bought the NFT, right? So you get this very, like not very cheap, but like cheaper NFT, you're gonna be able to automatically basically sell that NFT in our liquidity pools for zero fees, right? So let's say you sell it for floor and the quote that you provided was less than floor,
Uh huh.
right?
Uh huh.
You're
Uh huh.
also gonna profit from that difference. And you're gonna be able to do this entire thing on Galley.
Wow. Very, very cool.
But that's not working right now. I'm just giving you a heads
Yeah,
up
yeah,
of
that's
what's
the
coming.
roadmap. And
Yeah.
I think you do have a roadmap. So I'm going back to the home. I remember seeing a
Mhm.
roadmap somewhere. Maybe if I scrolled, I don't remember
Yeah,
where I
it's
saw the
on
roadmap.
Galley Exchange. You're on Galley
Oh,
Home.
I see.
If you
Okay.
raise the, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm scrolling through Galley.exchange. It has buy options, sell options. It's a
Mm-hmm.
little explanation about a guarantee, like I guess a one
Yes.
pager about the model. And then here we have a
Mm-hmm.
roadmap. Liquidity pools. Look how beautiful this little ship is going down. I mean, for an
Thank
NFT marketplace, you got to have great UX, and it seems like you guys do. So there you
Exactly,
go.
exactly.
Yeah,
And I have a background in design. Like I'm actually graduated in design, so like for me, it's really important.
yeah, it shows. It shows.
Thank you.
Where should we go
And
from here, Greta?
okay, I think uh, just going back to providing liquidity,
Mm-hmm.
once you click on becoming a liquidity provider, there's a way of doing that on the header, like on above the top bar, and also on the footer,
Yeah.
and also in the last section. So once you click on there, you're gonna be led to Telegram,
Yep.
and on Telegram, we're basically going to be posting the quotes, right? We're going to be posting the auctions
Uh-huh.
and you're going to enter there, you're going to connect your wallet. So it's pretty simple. Anyone that has the wallet can become a liquidity provider.
Okay.
So you basically, yeah, you just receive a link and then you analyze that NFT, you do your own research, you see, oh, that NFT is worth that, that's the floor, that's what I want to do. And then you just, you give as many quotes as you want. So you can, you can give a lot of quotes, and all the quotes are going to be received by the seller, and the seller is going to pick the best quote, right?
Ah,
So it's another way of the market, um, you know, basically balancing itself out,
so
right?
it's
So
real
if you give
time
a
analysis.
lot,
People go, you join the Telegram, and people say, okay, I think it's worth this because this or this. And so I, as the seller, accept the quote in Telegram. Is that correct?
no, 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 that's everything on chain then. Then
Everything
it's
is
in the
on chain.
product.
Okay.
Yeah, the Telegram just works basically so we can say to the liquidity providers, oh, here's this quote. This person is, offering a quote. So we
It's a
basically create a
transparency.
link.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So everyone knows what's going on. In the future, we'll be moving from Telegram to Discord. We're just finalizing setting things up because, like I said, we launched last week, but that's also the plan.
Got it. Okay. Um, it's really exciting. What else should we teach them about, or should we let them go?
I mean, I think that's the in a nutshell, that's it, Basically, I just wanted to remind you we have liquidity pools that you can buy NFTs for from a floor price, and that's all free. That's completely free of platform fees. We only charge for the gas fees. So even if you're not interested in the auctions, you can just basically, join the community, be there, and trade your NFTs, and
Yeah. So if you don't
that's
want to,
also,
got it. If you don't want to participate in auction, you could just go buy NFTs. Just go to
yeah.
galley.exchange
You
slash
can
home,
swap it.
and
You
it was
can
so
create a
easy. You just
pool.
click. You can click
Hmm.
buy basically. And
Yeah.
if I want this for zero point zero 0.01 ETH, I could just have it. Or if I wait for 4 minutes, it
Oh,
could go down to zero
you
point zero
clicked on
0.09.
an auction item, but yes,
Oh, you
if you go
didn't.
to a
You didn't
normal
want me to
pool,
do auction items. Yeah.
yeah, but that's pretty normal NFT DEX model. So I'm pretty sure people
Yeah.
most likely already know about it. So I mean the main thing is the auction feature. That's the differentiation part that we're offering
Right.
mostly.
Amazing, Greta. All right. So what link should I share with them, with the audience?
Galley.exchange. I think that they can have the full experience. Everything is linked in there. You can become a liquidity provider from it. You can create an auction. You can create liquidity pools. You can also create pools just for earn liquidity, for earning profit. Not for selling only. So everything from there basically.
Great, guys. Everyone go to galley.exchange, sign up, join their Telegram, join their Discord. All those links are there through galley.exchange. A big thank you to Greta. And let's see if there are any questions. People are just raving about your product review. So no questions. I guess it was as clear as could be. And well, let's go ahead and get this up on YouTube. We had we have 223 people in the audience, so a really nice group, and we'll get it up on YouTube as well. I'm going to stop the recording because people can't win giveaways on a recording. So we'll stop the recording now. Thank you to everyone, and then we're going to do some giveaways for the community. Thanks everyone on YouTube, and now back to live.